What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norm Radd89 here, bringing you another video today. And for today's video, we are going to be reviewing a film from 2012. It's a body horror film directed by Brendan Cronenberg. It's called Antiviral. And over the next couple days, we're going to be going through and reviewing some body horror films, preparing for my top 10 ranking of my favorites. So I thought it would just be cool to review some of them. Some I've seen before, some I haven't. This is actually one that was a first-time watch for me. So let's get into this. We're going to talk about the positives, the negatives, my rating. Then I'm going to send you all home. Let's do it. Roll it. Antiviral is a body horror film, and it stars Caleb Landry Jones and Malcolm McDowell. And the crux of our story, the main part of the story, is we follow Caleb Landry Jones, who plays a character named Sid March. And he works at a company that actually takes viruses from celebrities and fixes them so they're non-contagious, and then people pay high price to have those viruses injected into their body. So I know it's a wild concept, it's pretty crazy, but the main word I would use to describe this film is obsession. That's kind of the main process, is how people get obsessed about celebrities and having to know about them or wanting to collect stuff from them. Just, it really does take a hold of you. So obsession, I think, is like the big main theme throughout this film. So let's get into my positives right away. And my favorite main positive about this film is Brendan Cronenberg. You can tell the apple didn't fall far from the tree. He is the son of David Cronenberg, and he's got some talent. This boy has a lot of talent, and you can see the direction in his films, and I like that aspect. When a director has a stamp and a certain style, and when you watch the films, you can tell it's from them. You can tell that's a great director, because they're able to have a good eye for the camera and put their style and influence, you know what I mean, into the camera, and then it translates on screen. Another fantastic thing about this film is our lead actor, Caleb Landry Jones. I think he's very underrated in terms of acting. Everything I've seen him in, he does a great job, for real. And in this film, it's no different. He's so engaging, so amazing. And it helps too that with the body horror images, that he's kind of a weird look. He's got a unique look to him in terms of just the way he looks. So all those body horror scenes, it really works, because like I said, the way his body looks and how good he is as an actor, it really comes across amazing. Like I said, the performance, top notch for sure. I also like the use of colors in this film. We have a lot of whites, blacks, and reds, and they're very bright and vibrant. Like the white rooms are very white, the suits, it's very black, deep dark blacks, and then the red, the way the blood looks translated onto the black and the white, you can really see it. So I like that the colors, like I said, direction, body horror, all there with Brendan Cronenberg stamp on this film. Another thing amazing about this film is it's a very original concept. That's great too. When you go to body horror, that's one of my favorite things about this subgenre of horror, is that you're always going to find some really unique concepts, be it Reanimator, recently Crimes of the Future, Titan, or Antiviral, like this film. All these body horror films have very unique original concepts that actually have a very simple idea at the center of it, but the directors and writers are able to build upon that idea and really create or build a world and a story around that. I also love the fact that this film is quick paced. It's it just feels fast. I watched this film twice, and for me, in my book, that's when I know a film is good, really good, as if right after I watch it, I want to watch it again. And that's what I did with this movie. I watched it, and then I waited 10-15 minutes, and I was like, damn, I want to watch this again. So let's watch it again. So I've actually seen this movie twice now, and yeah, both times it held up, and I loved, like I said, the pace of it, and the acting, performances, the direction, all that top notch. We even have some cool scores and sound effect music that has those iconic scenes where the music kind of overtakes the visuals, and it's very loud, kind of synth noises, industrial type rock, music kind of stuff. And I like that, and it overtakes the scene, so you notice the music right away, and then the scene will be just simple, like Caleb walking through a hallway, entering into a room. Certain scenes like that, I think, are very powerful and potent in this movie. Now let's get into the mixed and negatives. And the main negative with this film is it was really close. This is a great film. It was almost perfect. It was that close. But my main negative with this film, and it's actually a negative, is that in the third act, I think this story gets a little too complex and convoluted for its own good. it's one of those films that already the original concept and the very simple idea at the center of it is perfect enough to complete this movie. But in the third act, they add some kind of espionage stuff and some, that conspiracy theory type things, and it just doesn't really feel like it fits the movie, kind of, but not really. And like I said, it gets too complex for its own good in that third act. There's too many moving pieces and a little too many characters for you to kind of like really grab onto it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this was almost perfect, because in that last 10 to 15 minutes, that's when I kind of feel, I'm like, all right, we're getting it. It's a little too much. I'm like, okay, we could have just stuck with, like I said, the original concept itself and the obsession idea at the core of this film, and that would have been perfectly fine. But the body horror stuff, the performances, top notch. Brendan Cronenberg, as the direction, you could definitely tell he has an awesome style. And if you love this movie, you should totally check out Possessor as well. That's another film that Brendan Cronenberg has done. But thanks for sticking around with me all for this review of Antiviral, and let me give you my rating right now. So Antiviral, in my book, is going to get an 8.5 out of 10. This is a very solid watch, a really good body horror film, and one of my favorites that I've seen in most recent years. I mean, it's from 2012, so it's older, but I just never got around to seeing this one. And I saw Possessor and found out Brendan Cronenberg did this film, and it's currently streaming on Tubi for free if you want to check this film out. And yeah, an 8.5 out of 10. Very, very solid rating. It's just that third act. It got a little, like I said, they didn't really stick the landing for me, but it's still a fabulous film and easy, like I must recommend. You have to watch this film at least once just to experience it. But thanks for sticking around with me all, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you get more videos like this, and stay tuned to the channel, because I'm going to be popping out some more reviews from some body horror and then dropping my top 10 ranking so you can see which ones are the best of the best. Have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.